A list of topics, themes, and sound effects featured in this episode have been listed in the description. For more on today's episode, we go to Monsieur Christophe Morel, editor of the Paprician Sun.
Thank you. And now, we take you to the eastern side of the Glacian continent for an update on the great Korrish Vitaruian War, a naval and land conflict that has waged on for almost 45 years. Due to a mix of factors, forefront of these being land rights, dwarves and dragonborn alike have given their lives in this war. Both sides have seen great loss and fantastic victories. Many across the globe wonder how much more resolve each side has to spare. The dwarves seem to have staked their hopes on 3 vessels: the Koshi, the Yaga, and the Poveda. These 3 sister ships have proven themselves to be formidable in the eastern seas, certainly a testament to the dwarven craftsmanship that birthed them. But on this summer night in 1907, the dwarven resolve is being challenged by the largest ships of the Vitaruian fleet. Only time will tell if these ships will make it out of this firefight unscathed, or sink below to greet the river and the mountains at its end.
What did we hit?
I don't know. There shouldn't have been any rocks out here.
Grab a hammer. Let's get her fixed.
The water is coming in too fast. The bungs won't hold.
Did anyone alert the bridge?
I think Edward called them on the radio.
It's the lieutenant.
Give me a report, sailor.
We hit something, sir.
I've heard of rumors of submarines in these waters.
Well, it appears we've run into one.
Unfortunately. How are the engines?
Not good. The engines are still running, but it's only a matter of time, sir.
The hull is in poor shape.
Show me where we were hit.
It's just this way, sir. You see, the water is coming in fast.
That vessel hit you hard, girl. Are the pumps running at full capacity?
The pumps are running as hard as they can, sir.
Has anyone tried sealing with magic?
No one on duty is skilled with fire magic.
What about ice? Is anyone here skilled with ice magic? Or have any stones like these?
My friend and I know a few spells.
Come forward, I have an idea. Do you think you can freeze the gash like this? Can you do that?
We can try.
Let's get to work. Pray to the river we can save this ship. We're not finished yet. We need to drain this water. Make sure the pumps continue to run.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Drozdov to bridge. Lieutenant Drozdov to bridge. Yes. Drozdov to bridge, do you copy?
We copy you, Drozdov. What is the status? Over.
Not good. We may need to abandon ship. Over.
Captain says that there is a negative. Please continue to repair the ship. Over.
Understood. Over and out. Recast the spell as needed. We need to buy time for the pumps.
Yes, sir.
Use the stone. Save your strength.
Yes, sir.
I can always find more ice stones. Take it. Keep the engines on auxiliary power. If the water level fails to lower, turn off the engines, close the bulkheads, and abandon ship.
Yes, Lieutenant. But what are you going to do?
I'm going to talk to the captain. He needs to understand how serious this gash is.
Sir, are we going to sink?
If this boat is going to sink, you will be the first to know. Evacuate at your own discretion.
Yes, sir. Long live the Tsar.
Long live the Tsar. Captain, you need to listen to me. The hull...
I heard your report. I say it isn't time to abandon ship yet.
Sir, the engine room is taking on too much water. If we don't leave now, we'll sink.
The enemy is firing upon the SS Yaga, sir.
Well, Lieutenant, are we good to fight the Dragonborn fleet?
Sir, the water is already up to the man's knees. We don't have much time.
Are the men mitigating the leak?
Yes, sir, but I fear it will not be enough.
Officer Rubles, full speed ahead. Is there a problem, Lieutenant?
With all due respect, sir, if we fight, our ship will sink.
Do you think I don't realize that? The Korr sunk minutes ago.
Sir, I didn't mean to assume.
We have to win this battle for Korr and the Tsar.
Sir, we are no good to the Tsar if we're dead.
If you cannot sacrifice yourself for the Tsar, then you've already failed him. It is a shame. You would have made a great captain. Full speed ahead, men!
The Yaga, she has been hit, sir.
Drozdov, inform Commander Kaminsky of my orders. I want to blast these lizards to hell!
Yes, sir. If the captain has his way, I'll be joining you soon, man. Greetings, Kaminsky.
Greetings, Lel.
How are the munitions, sir?
We still have plenty, but that hit we took earlier, are we still seaworthy?
The captain says so.
I pray he is right. I'm not ready to greet the river.
Those ships are closer than I thought.
As long as we outgun them, we have nothing to fear.
Do you think we can outfire their turrets?
I think 10 rounds will do it.
Look out! Yes.
You are right, Lieutenant.
I'm fine. Just give me a minute to catch my bearings.
Thank the river he fell into a lifeboat.
Yes, thank the river.
Here, take my hand. I'll help you get out.
No, take mine. Kaminsky. Dear Lord. Kaminsky! Hold on, boys. Yes. What happened to the oars? By the river, Kaminsky. That could have been me. Sorry I couldn't save you. Masbel. You're still here. Thank the river. Are you why the river graced me? By the looks of that tree line, I'm near the coast. There has to be another survivor out here. I can't be alone. Wait, is this what I think it is? It's only the handle. By the river, maybe I am meant to die out here. At least I will have died with my comrades. What was that? Why is this dwarf not in a uniform?
Pull me up. Good sailor. Ojelusta.
You don't look so well, comrade.
Some shrapnel hit me during the battle.
Do you want me to look at it?
Let the nurse fix it when we get to shore.
If we get to shore, I don't have an oar.
Well, how unlucky for us.
Quite.
Such a healthy dark mane for someone so young. You must be one of the Tsar's finest.
My family has served him for years. More than a few have even died for him.
And for that, I have faith you will deliver me and my cargo to shore.
Is the case worth dying for?
It is of the highest importance.
May I ask why?
It is the means to an end the Tsar has been seeking for decades.
Could it end the war?
It will ensure the monarchy stands and that no army, even that of Dragonborn, will end our great nation.
No more of our men will have to die?
Well, almost. There are quite a few more soldiers that will fall before the Tsar's vision is realized.
And what is the point?
Good sailor. If the Tsar does not remain in power, more will die in Dragonborn invasion.
I respectfully disagree.
Do you wish for the Tsar to fall, then?
No, but I grow tired of the war. I'm ready for peace.
Then I ask you to hold the faith a little longer, dear sailor. A peaceful life in Korr is just within reach. Long live the Tsar.
Long live the Tsar.
Wake me when we get to shore, good sailor.
Finally, an oar! Not to worry, comrade. We will be on the shores of Korr soon. We're docked, sir. I think we're near the town of Clydar. I can see the smoke from the mill. Sir? It seems I am to take this journey alone. It is a shame. I was hoping to get more acquainted. In honor of your life, I will take care of your case. Take these coin, and may the river greet you warmly. Only bruises. Truly the river has blessed me. But why has it given me this case? What is so important about it? Seems it had a lock on it at one point, but the shackles snapped. Should I see what is inside? Secret pièce. They will arrest me all the same for even touching this. Might as well see what's keeping this war going. Dr. Biechkov has produced a powerful chemical compound. Early studies indicate that it can wipe out life in a matter of minutes. I don't understand. This is data on the city of Tovaya and Rotlas. Our cities. To achieve immortality, the subject must acquire a vessel for his soul. Immortality? Is that even possible? The Tsar grows impatient. The war has not produced the result he had hoped. He believes the sacrifices must be direct and swift. Take this letter as authorization to initiate Project Oblago. Oblago? I saw that folder. No, poor creature. Dr. Biechkov said the compound has an 85 to 90% fatality rating. If dropped in the right city, it can spread up to a 20-mile radius. The compound is most effective in gaseous form. This method of sacrifice will meet the Tsar's expectations. This is beyond dishonorable. He's poisoned animals and now he wants to poison his own people. These are notes authorizing movements of prisoners. Wait, what is this letter? Tsar Ulyanov, thank you for giving us more time to perfect the chemistry. Let us know when all of your political prisoners are transferred to Osaya. We can also move the war prisoners and domestic prisoners to pad the numbers. The surrounding area and its people will be affected, but the effects on the economy would be minimal. Better yet, now that you have agreed to the new terms, you will ascend free of conflict. May you live long. Why would he want this? I must tell a commander or my... No, I can't tell my father. But I can't just pretend I did not read this. I must tell someone. Who will listen? What would you do? I need to clear my head. There is no way I can decide what is right without rest. I can't just leave it either. I did promise the Ubliadok I would keep this safe. But more importantly, it's evidence.
Успокойся, Vanya.
Oh, sir. I require your help. I will guide my mare. You push the cart. Then I will take you to the tavern and buy you a meal for your trouble.
Fine, but where can I put this case?
You can set that case in my cart. When you're ready. Spasibo, sir.
Pierzolusta.
Well, come along. I owe you a meal. Were you in that firefight last night?
Is it that obvious?
It was a safe guess on my part. We don't have many Navy men walking around injured. Only this morning we sent boats to gather survivors.
They won't find many.
If true, that would be a tragedy. But bless the river you live. Strange outlanders are rarely this far out from port. Makes you wonder if they're up to anything good. But being as you serve our great country, I can trust you. Tell me, good sailor, are you from the north?
My parents are.
Explains the accent at least.
Where did you pick this stray from, love?
Natalia, I found him on the road. Get him some food and ale.
I'll tell Anya to get a room ready. Make yourselves at home, and I will bring you your ale.
How kind of you, but...
No buts. This is the least we can do for an honorable sailor of the Tsar.
Yes, the Tsar.
Do you need transport back to nearest base?
I'm not sure yet. I need time to recover.
Were you injured at all in the battle? I know a healer.
A warm bed and food are all I require tonight.
And you shall have it.
Spasibo.
What ship were you on, love?
I was on the Koshai, but I had friends on the Pobeda.
For the fallen.
For the fallen. May they find the river.
And may the Tsar lead us to victory.
Agreed.
Long live the Tsar!
the Tsar!
Long live the Tsar.
Do you require anything else, love? You two! Cut it out! You know my policy on fighting. Sorry, love. You were saying?
May I borrow some soap and a place to bathe alone?
Certainly.
And may I request some cheese with a knife, please?
Sure. We have both in the back.
Spasibo. Mother, never in my life did I expect to make such a choice. But
This secret has changed everything. I can't serve the Tsar knowing this secret. I can't even stomach being a monarchist anymore. But anything I do will mark me a traitor. Should I risk dishonoring the family? I think there is no honor in serving the Tsar and his twisted goals. I enlisted to protect this country and its citizens. To blindly support this king would make me the worst of hypocrites. The most honorable thing I can do is cut away my past and fight for my people, just as you did. But one question still remains. How will I do it?
Alex Blair as Lel Drozdov, Anthony Babot as the helmsman, C.K. Ramos as Commander Kaminsky. The news was read by David Nachman. George Barber as Captain Molotov, Jordan Bates as the farmer, K.R. Hindman as Natalia, Luke Carter as the suited dwarf. Additional voices provided by Declan Hines, Panda Ray, K.R. Hindman, Anthony Baboza, David Nachman, Ihor Savchuk, Luke Frederick, and Ariana Abraham. Thank you for tuning in to The Fate of Korr. If our story inspired you, we would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. And leave a review if you have the time. Want to support us directly? Check out our Patreon and Ko-fi in the show notes. To keep up to date on our posts and get a sneak peek behind the scenes, follow us on our social media pages, which can also be found in the show notes. May the river bless you on your journey. Before you go, here's a sneak peek from our fellow creators. Versus Mode by Luke Carter.
Yeah, so I also dabble in the creation aspect of these things. I recently finally completed a feature film called Versus Mode that I'd been working on since a long time ago. I will not utter the year that it started in, but it was a long time coming. We had a screening recently, and now I have submitted it to film festivals. So at some point, it'll become publicly available. So watch that too, also, if you are so interested.
What's it about?
Nothing. It's about nothing. No, it's a movie about video games. It's really a very simple story about interpersonal conflicts and communication, but we tell it through all these different video game worlds. So like it starts out, it looks like it's some kind of like grunge post-apocalyptic sci-fi shooter. But it's actually just a game that these kids are playing. We pull out into the real world and you get more ingratiated with the characters, and we jump into different stuff like a Call of Duty world or a surgeon simulator setting or like a Super Mario side scroller. There's a Dance Dance Revolution scene. We do a lot. The whole premise was just how can I cram as many genres into one film as possible? So that's kind of the eclectic angle we took with it.
Felix, Space Pirate by Jonah Simmons.
Welcome to the adventures of Felix Space Pirate.
This is the starship Royal Witch.
Hiya, boys.
Who's that?
Elixir Rashlathon.
What's keeping me and my men from taking a piece off of you? There's this.
You've stolen from your king, Elixir.
He was never my king. You can't steal a person.
My name is Amira, and that's all I've got.
The kid's a technological genius.
Where did you learn how to do that?
I don't know. I just do.
With her skills, there's no limit to the kinds of heists we can pull.
Felix, you never change.
Available now on streaming platforms.